course, it is back to fair time, but it's also back to school time. And as we get ready for a new school year, health experts are urging parents to get their kids vaccinated.
New data from the CDC shows the number of unvaccinated kindergartners is increasing all across our country. Saquon joins us now to explain what's driving the number up as far as those unvaccinated. Good morning, Say.
Hey, good morning to you. Yeah, kindergartners here in Minnesota are required to get 5 vaccines before the start of the school year, but many of them have been heading back to the classroom unvaccinated after getting exemptions, mostly for religious or personal reasons. According to the Minnesota Department of Health, the required vaccines include DTaP, polio, MMR, hepatitis B, and chickenpox. While most students entering kindergarten are fully vaccinated, the rates are declining, and these numbers prove that. Just over 92% of kindergartners in the U.S. were up to date on their DTaP shot last year, and then 92.5% of kindergartners got their MMR and polio shots. Numbers were a little bit higher when it came to hepatitis B and chickenpox vaccines, with 94% of kids having at least 1 dose of each before entering kindergarten. Let's take a closer look at those numbers here at home, though. This graph from MDH shows the number of kindergartners across the state who are fully vaccinated by school year. It stayed pretty steady from 2015 to 2020. You can really see that drop starting from 2020 and beyond. Health experts in Minnesota say since COVID, the number of parents seeking exemptions for their kids has been growing. Here's how Minnesota compares, though, with the rest of the nation. We do have a map for you here. It is on your screen right now. The darker the state on this map, the more students with any sort of vaccine exemption. You can see we're kind of in that 4th darkest shade there, meaning between 4.7 and 6% of kindergartners do have an exemption.
Not only does your shot protect you from that disease, but if you have enough immunity around people that maybe can't be vaccinated or have these underlying health conditions, you're doing it for them as well and protecting them by providing what we call herd immunity.
Well, this graph here from the CDC shows the number of Minnesota kindergartners with an exemption from at least 1 vaccine. The green line at the bottom indicates rates for medical exemptions, which have remained low, actually pretty close to 0. But the blue and purple lines indicate non-medical and any exemptions, which again, you can see it's very much a growing trend that we have been seeing since 2020. What used to be just less than 3% of exemptions in 2020 grew to almost 6% this last school year. The Department of Health has been running a program that offers free or low-cost vaccines all across the state for eligible children who are 18 and younger. You can head on over to their website to find a participating vaccine clinic near you. Guys, back to you.
All right, Say, thank you.